Dr. Benjamin Zephaniah. Benjamin Obadiah Iqbal Zephaniah was born in Birmingham, England in 1958. He was raised in the Handsworth district of Birmingham, which is considered the Jamaican district of Europe. At the age of 13, Zephaniah stopped attending school because he felt it was neither inspiring nor beneficial to him as an aspiring poet. Zephaniah states that he was heavily influenced by a brand of Jamaican music and poetry called street politics. He performed for the first time as a 10-year-old in church. By the time he was 15, he was a well-known poet in his hometown. He marveled many people because of his knowledge of local and international affairs and his excellent ability to communicate his thoughts. As Zephaniah's reputation grew, he began to gain a following within the African, Caribbean, and Asian communities. He also began to grow frustrated speaking out about injustices against black people in Europe. He felt that his message would have a more powerful effect if he performed in front of a larger, more diverse audience. Zephaniah moved to London at the age of 22, where he published his first book, Pen Rhythm. His book was published by Page One Books, which was an East London-based publishing company. Page One Books was in support of Zephaniah's poetry and the new movement happening in London. The book was fairly successful, and it helped Zephaniah to start a revolution. He is considered a dubbed reggae poet. His style of poetry helped to revitalize the poetry scene in London. It also caught the attention of the mainstream media. It was a sweet victory for Zephaniah. Many of the publishers who were seeking him out rejected his work in the past. When the youth of London swarmed the streets in the 1990s protesting against inequality and injustice, Zephaniah's influence was felt throughout the protest. The spirit of justice and freedom penetrated every aspect of the culture of London's youth. Zephaniah became London's most recognized poet. His ability to perform on stage and on the television made him a household name. His mission was to make poetry popular enough that any youth who did not read would develop a love for poetry and reading. Zephaniah was known for transforming his poetry into live events every time he performed. Zephaniah was very important because he used his platform to bring attention to the issues that affected his people. During the 1990s, Zephaniah's popularity increased as he was constantly in the public's eye. His books, music, and television appearances increased as his demand grew. He believes that the oral tradition of Africa never dies in the artist. In 1991, he held a performance on every continent within a 22-day period. In 1982, Zephaniah was the first artist to perform with the Wailers after the death of Bob Marley. The song was a tribute to Nelson Mandela on Zephaniah's Rasta LP. Mandela was able to hear the song while imprisoned, and once released, requested a meeting with Zephaniah. The two built a relationship that would allow Zephaniah to work with the children of South Africa. In 1996, Zephaniah also hosted Mandela's Two Nations concert held at Royal Albert Hall. His next step was to release a children's book of poetry titled Talking Turkeys. The book was so popular that it needed an emergency reprint to meet the demands. Talking Turkeys topped the best-selling children's book list for 3 weeks. In 1999, Zephaniah wrote a book for teens titled Face, which was the first of 4 novels in the series. He is an honorary patron of the Vegan Society and often advocates for the rights of animals. From 1998 to 2008, Zephaniah received honorary doctorate degrees from the University of North London, the University of Central England, Stratfordshire University, London South Bank University, the University of Exeter, the University of Westminster, and the University of Birmingham. He was considered number 48 on Time magazine's list of 50 greatest post-war writers. Dr. Benjamin Zephaniah, we proudly stand on your shoulders. For more information, visit www.ontheshoulders1.com.